Welcome to the Moon Manifesting Podcast with Kyra Howearth. Hi, I'm Kyra, business astrologer, moon manifesting mama, author, teacher, and mentor. I teach you how to harness the energy of the moon, stars, and cosmos so you can manifest your dreams and discover a deeper purpose to your life. Hey there, it's Kyra. Welcome back to the Moon Manifesting Podcast. I hope you guys have been having an amazing week. I hope that you are all going really well. So I wanted to jump on here today and kind of do like a casual sort of podcast episode. I just wanted to really share like what's been going on in my life, share some news with you all. Really just wanted to chat about what's happening. So at the moment, the sun's moving through my 12th house. So what that means is when the sun moves through your 12th house, it's the best time of the year to have a holiday, to slow down, to take things off your plate, to rest, relax, recharge, all that sort of thing, like focusing on self-care, going on a holiday, whatever it might be. So my 12th house season runs from something like the 7th of October through to about the 17th of November. So there's like, I don't know, is that like 6 or maybe even 7 weeks? During this time of year, and it's the same time every year that this happens, it's always the best time to just really slow down. And I've noticed in the past, when I haven't honored that, like I get really burnt out, I get really stressed out, I get really overwhelmed. It's not pretty. So as I've learned more about astrology and, begun to integrate this into my life, I take this really seriously now. And so when I'm in my 12th house season, I'm really slowing down and, not doing a lot of the things I'm doing for the rest of the year. So activity time, get out your natal chart. If you listen to my podcast episodes, and you know that I always love you to get out your natal chart. I would love for you to find out when your 12th house season is so that you can have that intentional time of the year when you are going to really take a break and relax and recharge. And I'm going to share a bit more about exactly what I've been up to with my 12th house season as well to inspire you. I want you to find out those exact dates. So how you can do this is looking at where your 12th house starts, the exact degree, and where your 12th house ends. Now, your 12th house is going to end on your ascendant or your rising sign because that's where your first house starts. So we're looking at, where your 12th house begins and ends. And then you want to find out when the sun goes into that exact degree of the start of your 12th house and when the sun will move, past your rising sign and enter into the first house. And then you will have those dates that enable you to find out, the best time of the year to schedule time off, to book a holiday, to have a social media break or whatever it might be. So to do that, the website I love to use is astro-seek.com, astro-seek.com. They have like heaps of tools that you can use. There's an ephemeris. Ephemeris are really cool to use because you just the sun moves about a degree a day. So, you're just pretty much looking for, that rough degree of when your 12th house starts through an ephemeris. And, that makes it really easy. But there's other tools on that website as well that might help you. I love that website. I use it a lot for, tracking different things. So, find out when your 12th house season is. I would love for you to find that out. And of course, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, if you don't even have your natal chart in front of you, let me know. I would love to do a reading for you and tell you those exact dates that your 12th house season starts and ends, and any other dates of the year that might be really important for you, such as your luckiest day of the year and, the things that are coming up for you and your future and that sort of thing. I love doing readings, you guys. I really love helping you find out more about, finding the best timing for things in your life. That's, it just fills me with so much joy. I've been doing some readings during my 12th house season, and it's just been so good to ease back into that after I had some time off readings earlier in the year. So let's talk about 12th house season and what to do and what I've been doing. So one of the biggest things for me this year with my 12th house season is that I wanted to have a break from social media. I was just getting to the point where I just, I'd go on Instagram and Facebook, and sometimes it's just like really unconsciously as well. Like I just kind of find myself on here scrolling and I'd be like, oh God, why am I on here again? Get out of that. And, and like I started to slip into like comparisonitis and, comparing, achievements of other people or, other people's lives or, the perception of their lives, right, to my own life, and like really feeling inadequate. And it just wasn't good for my mental health. And I was like, okay, I'm going to remove myself from these places. I don't need this in my life. I don't need to be caught up in other people's lives. I just need to focus on me, myself, my own life, my kids, my husband, the things that are really real here. Rather than like, really being glued to a phone all the time, which is what it is. Like we can make up all these stories about social media and about how, oh, it's really good because I'm socializing, I'm networking with other people, I'm working on my business, I'm marketing my latest offering. And, these are all, valid reasons for using social media. But yeah, I really just wanted to bring more balance into that with my own social media use. So yeah, I've had a social media break and it was pretty scary because I was like, oh my God, no one's going to buy my stuff because I'm not sharing my stuff anymore. No one's going to know what I'm up to. But, I have my podcast and I'm obviously still showing up here. I send out regular email newsletters. So I have like all these other marketing methods that I'm using so that I don't have to rely on social media. And so that's been really good to just have a step back and just take that thing off my plate completely. Like I haven't even really been on Instagram now for about a week. I deleted Facebook off my phone. I check in on Messenger maybe once a day just because I do have people who contact me on there. I have group messages on there for different things I'm involved with, that sort of thing. So Messenger I've kept, but you're not really scrolling on there, and it's just kind of like check and up. There's no new messages. Goodbye. So yeah, it's been really good to just have a break from social media. It's freed up so much of this mental bandwidth. So yeah, if you are interested in, having a break from social media or perhaps even quitting social media completely, and if you've been following me for a while, I've been talking about this for a while. I have a real love-hate relationship with social media. Message me if you want to chat more about that. But anyways, if you do want to quit social media, something that has really, really helped me is Leonie Dawson. Oh my gosh, she is like one of my muses. I was thinking lately, about all these muses I have for my business and my life. And at the moment, Leonie Dawson is like one of my biggest muses because she is just amazing. She's just amazing. I love everything about her. Anyways, she has this course called Marketing Without Social Media, where she pretty much guides you exactly how she quit social media for her business, and her business is massive, like multi-million-dollar business, right? And she quit social media something like 2 years ago now, and she's thriving. She's still making millions of dollars. So if that doesn't inspire you, if she can do it, like you can too, right? So she has a course, Marketing Without Social Media, which I did, I think earlier this year, or it could have even been last year. It might have just been earlier this year. And it's really changed my perspective on how I can use social media as a marketing method, as well as, all the other thousands of marketing methods that I could be using. Because social media, I feel like we get so caught up thinking this is the only way to run a business in this modern age. We have to be showing up and doing reels and TikToks and all that sort of thing. But the truth is, you absolutely do not. You do not. And I've talked about this many times in the podcast before, I know. Anyways, the point is, Leonie Dawson, she has this course. It is brilliant. And she has just opened up her Brilliant Biz and Life Academy. You guys, I am so excited about her academy. Leonie's academy gives you access to all her courses. So you get Marketing Without Social Media, you get Work Less, Earn More, which was amazing for me as well. There's like Manifesting and Multiple Income Streams. There's Sales Star. There's a bunch of other courses. She is literally giving you access to all of those courses and new courses that she makes throughout the year as well. And it's only for $99 a year. I'm pretty sure the price I paid for just one of her courses was at least that, if not more. So to get access to all her courses for $99 is just unbelievable value. So I'm going to put the link down there in the show notes because I really feel like this would help you, especially if you're like listening to this about, you know, the social media break and you're thinking, oh, wouldn't that be nice? Leonie really guides you through like, you know, a really practical approach to just do it. She is just amazing. So yeah, highly recommend. Check out that link in the show notes to check out Leonie Dawson's Brilliant Biz and Life Academy. And yeah, definitely do that Marketing Without Social Media course, because even if you're not ready to totally quit social media, which is kind of where I'm at, it still gives you so much marketing information, and it helps you kind of put social media marketing into perspective, you know, amongst all the other marketing methods you could use. So yeah, that's kind of like the biggest thing that's been going on for me during my 12th house season is, yeah, having a break from social media. It's been amazing. The benefits have been incredible. I have saved so much time, and I've been able to put all that time into other things, which I'm going to be sharing about shortly too. And it's just freed up my mental bandwidth. Like, I don't have to think about, oh my God, what am I going to post on my stories? What am I going to post on my feed? I've got to do this reel today, you know, all that sort of stuff. It's just like, it's gone. I don't even care. So it's been really good. It's been really refreshing in that aspect. Okay, so yeah, the other things. What have I been doing if I'm not spending all this time on social media, you guys? What have I been doing? So I guess one of the things that's kind of I'm really excited for in my 12th house season is that I'm going on a retreat. Oh my God, this is like the perfect thing. I didn't even realize when I booked in for this retreat that it was happening in my 12th house season. And then I was like, oh my God, when I finally realized, it was like, that's just such divine timing. So I'm going into the Spiritual Homemakers Retreat. It is a retreat for mamas like me who want more time for self-care, who need a break from their kids so that they can fill up their own cups first, and then, you know, you go back home and, you know, you feel better about, you know, going back about your mundane chores and stuff because you filled your cup. That's in South Australia. That is happening in the first weekend in November. So if you're listening and if you can get yourself to South Australia in November and you really want to have a break from your life, you want to have a bit of a retreat, come join me. I'm going to be there as both a participant. I'm going to be there for the whole weekend, but I'm also going to be guiding the daily yoga sessions, and I'm hosting a workshop on menstruation. I'm going to be talking about like the moon cycle and menstruation. So that's going to be really, you know, fun to talk about that as well. So yeah, the link for that's going to be in the show notes because I know that there are a few places still remaining. So if you want to grab a last minute ticket, jump in, or yeah, feel free to message me and have a chat if you're interested and want to know more about the details. Because yeah, I'm really so excited about this retreat. It's just going to be so transformative for me. I can just feel it. Like, it's just what I need right now, my 12th house season. So really looking forward to that. So other things I've been doing this 12th house season, yeah, cutting out social media has freed up so much of my time and energy, and I have actually finally finished my tarot deck. This is the most exciting thing, you guys. I have been working on my tarot deck all year. It was like my, you know, my big goal for 2022 was to make a tarot deck, and it's complete. I literally sent it off to the printers last night, and I'm really excited to finally get it in my hands soon enough. So yeah, be sure to pay attention to my newsletters and stuff because I'll be sharing more info about pre-orders and things like that in the coming weeks. But yeah, I made the Moon Manifesting Tarot. It is pretty much, yeah, like a tarot deck that's filled with moon manifesting wisdom. I ended up illustrating the entire deck myself. It's a completely original concept where I have combined the phases of the moon and the zodiac signs with the different tarot cards in a way that it just works so amazingly beautifully. I'm really kind of blown away by by my own brilliance, to be honest. I'm just completely in awe of what I've created. So I really am so excited to share it with you guys really soon. Oh my god, so excited. So yeah, I've done my tarot deck. Yes, that's like probably the biggest thing I've manifested during this 12th house season, is that I've been able to just kind of switch off from the outside world. I put my AirPods on, listen to some music, like put on some lo-fi or something, and I've just been, you know, finishing off my illustrations for the deck, working on my guidebook and all that sort of thing. I totally underestimated the work that would go into the guidebook, to be honest. I might do another episode about, making your own tarot deck, because there's so many things to consider when making a tarot deck. So anyways, maybe future episode idea. So anyways, other things I've been doing, I have been painting. I've been working on painting my house. We bought this house about 5 years ago with the intention of, you know, pretty much just flipping this house, doing a few quick renos, selling it, moving on to another house. And here we are still 5 years later. And anyway, I realized I was kind of just waiting for my husband to do these renos, because he's a builder, he knows what he's doing, that sort of thing. And I was like, oh, you know, I'll just wait for him to do it, wait for him to have some time off work so he can do it. And it just wasn't really happening, or it was happening, but just at a slower pace than what I wanted. You know, I'm a Gemini. I'm like impatient. I want things to happen right now. So I took initiative. I pretty much just woke up one day and I'm like, I'm going to paint the lounge room today. And I did. I painted the lounge room. So got the rest of the house to go. But really proud of myself for just taking initiative and just getting in there and doing it, because that's one of my biggest long-term goals that I've been working on. And it just felt so stagnant for ages. It was like, oh my god, this house is never going to get done. It just seemed like this massive job that was just so out of reach. But now I'm feeling like I'm getting closer to manifesting that goal. So that's just been amazing to actually see the progress, the transformation of the house. Like just like the little things, like just painting one room has completely changed the vibe of the house. So I'm really excited to continue painting and doing all the rest of the things. We've already renovated the bathrooms. My husband completely took out everything from the bathrooms, completely gutted them, and they've got fresh tiles, fresh bath, new toilets. This house was built in the 1950s, I think 1959, and the bathrooms had not been renovated probably since then. It was pretty, it wasn't like it was bad. It wasn't filthy or anything, but it was just so outdated. The colors were just gross, and it looks really modern and pretty now. So since my bathroom was renovated, I just love my bathroom. It's my favorite room in the house. So house renos are all happening here, and it's just making me feel really good about my house and my life in general. Other things I've been doing, I've been revisiting what I love. During my 12th house season, I noticed that I reflect more as I slow down, and I, have more time to contemplate and think about things. I've been doing way more yoga and meditation. Almost every day I have found time to meditate and do yoga, which has been really good, because I went through a period earlier in the year where I don't even think I went on my mat for probably a few months. I just completely neglected my yoga and meditation practice, and it feels really good to be back in that flow and to feel re-inspired with that. I'm just really enjoying that time. Even if it's 10 o'clock at night and I'm trying to get the kids to bed and things like that, I'll just roll out my mat and just do a round of Surya Namaskar, like a salute to the sun. And, it makes such a difference. But more often I've been, actually dedicating myself to doing a longer flow and just really getting into it. Revisiting what what I love is probably, one of the better things about the 12th house season. As you get to slow down and cut things out of your life, you get to reconnect with your deeper purpose and reconnect with the things that light you up. So I've been listening to some music from my past as well. I rediscovered one of my favorite bands from when I was a teenager, Alexis on Fire. If you haven't heard of them, they are a screamo type band. But I just love their music, and just listening to their music again has just reignited something within me. It's, music can be really transformational too. It's been really interesting how I've been going back and, rediscovering things I've loved. So that's pretty much what I've been up to in my 12th house season. Those are the things that I've been working on, the things I've been manifesting. It's been really good to slow down and just take a break from stuff. Take a break from social media has probably been one of the things that's made the biggest impact in my life over these past few weeks. If there's anything that I can recommend for you to do when you're going through your 12th house season, that would be it. It's really about, just cutting out that noise, taking care of your mental health, creating those boundaries so that you can reconnect with your soul, reconnect with who you truly are rather than being caught up with, all the noise in the world. So, that's pretty much it, you guys. I'm going to end this episode now. Like I said, I was just really coming on here for a casual chat, and I'm really so unstructured. I hope that this episode was helpful. I hope this was inspiring. If you want to know more about when it's your 12th house season and you're kind of stuck looking for it yourself, I do have spaces for readings over the next few weeks. So you can book a reading through the show notes below. You can check out Leonie Dawson's brilliant Biz and Life Academy, where you'll get access to that course I was talking about, marketing without social media. Totally life-changing stuff, you guys. Really, it's just amazing what you will learn in that course. If you want to take a break from social media or just spend less time on there, it will really help you. Like I said, I finished my tarot deck, so stay tuned. Stay tuned for more details about the Moon Manifesting Tarot. I will see you all in the next episode on the Moon Manifesting podcast. Thanks so much for tuning in today. And if you love this episode, feel free to give me a like, a subscribe, or a review, depending on where you're listening from today. See you all next time. Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Moon Manifesting podcast. If you're wanting more moon magic, check out my book, Moon Manifesting. Download your free Moon Manifesting calendar or connect with me on social media. You can do all of that at kyrahowearth.com.au. Stay magical, stay manifesting, and stay tuned. I'll speak with you in the next episode.